Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Here's our weekly update. Today I'm really excited. And why is that, AJ? Well, because we just had Monte Carlo, and apart from the race itself, I saw something beautiful. What is that? That is the fact that spectators were so much more this year. And this means a lot, because in these hard times, every kind of strange things is going on in the world at the moment, and still people need to evade, people need to be human, people need to be together, and people enjoy the sport. So this makes a huge difference, and really it means also something very big for the market, and this means more hot hatches for us. And why is that? Well, let me tell you. You know, I've been working in this industry for many years now, and I know, let's say, how the paradigm works and how the shifts work, and there has been a big change. We had got to a point where the OEM constructors of cars were telling us that yes, we have to just get what we pay for and pay a huge amount of money to have huge performance or big performance. Do you remember when the rallies were big? That was in the 70s and in the 80s. If you look at the images from 2024 Monte Carlo, especially the first evening on the special stage, but also on the other days, you'll see so many people. I haven't seen all these people for years. What does this mean? We need emotions. Car makers have tried to take away the emotions. And let me do one big example on this. Mitsubishi, Volkswagen, Herbert Diess, like, almost killed the Volkswagen group by wanting to push everything on electric, and these products were made to be bought and sold like washing machines. Because if you look at the ID cars, apart from the ID Buzz, there is no character, very little character in comparison even to Volkswagen. I mean, not much, and it's not working for them, not at all. In fact, they are in big deep problems at the moment. So what has been happening in the car scene? I have to thank very much Mr. Morizo, Akio Toyoda, because he brought us the GR Yaris. But it is not limited to the GR Yaris. He brought, I see in my main job, the car industry, a vision, a shell shock. Ask them, what are you guys doing? Because what you are doing about this 100% electric transition cannot work. Not because I don't want it, but because of issues in producing it, because of the raw materials, because of all the problems connected to getting the network in smart grid across all the countries that must use these cars. And last but not least, producing all this energy, electrical energy. Very difficult and not democratic at all. You can't just switch it overnight. A couple of days ago, he gave a speech where he said, it's a relief for me, from Mr. Morizo, to have the understanding now of the industry that we saw in the first step with the Euro 7 approvals, that is much lighter than what was expected, fortunately, and a shift in paradigm from the European Union on cars and electric cars. So, obviously, he says they will maintain 30% of the market, and this will be a good mix, and then the rest will be traditional engines, hydrogen engines, alternative fuels, obviously hybrid, all of them, and the next thing. But it just cannot be one or the other. I mean, the types of engines have got to live together, even because all the cars out there are just basically all normal, traditional combustion engine cars. So, in what way is this connected to the Monte Carlo Rally? People are not machines. Cars should not be washing machines or machines of this term. Even the people that do not adore rallies or racing still when they go to buy a car, they want to feel that they're buying quality and also something to relate to. So, if Toyota has made the GR Yaris and the GR series, it has got a huge boost to its sales. It just declared 11.5 million cars in 2023, number one in the world by far. I think Volkswagen did something like 7.5. I'm going on memory now, but it's a huge distance. And he's done it because he's shown passion again. He's invested big time in motorsport, and this trickles through also to people that are not in motorsport. So what can we expect now? I think that these images from Monte Carlo brought me back to the images from the 80s. People almost in the middle of the road, everywhere, just cheering and living the spirit together and living the motorsport and sharing their passion. GR Yaris is most probably going to be transformed in Lexus LBX. That is a more premium version, a more refined version with the same powertrain, and this is great news. We just got the second version, and I'm sure they're going to be listening and improving this, just like they did with the Evo at Mitsubishi in the years. And talking of which, where is Mitsubishi? With all this shift in paradigm, I think that these brands that are so underperformed since they left motorsports are going to change something, because now the future is changed. It's changing. The future has to be more possible. Remember the 90s? Escort Cosworths, Lancia Delta Integrales, and you were getting Mazda 323s, you were getting Fiat Uno Turbos, Renault GT5. I mean, there was everything, and it was accessible. You could modify your hot hatch and go and play with the big boys with huge cars, Porsches, Ferraris, whatever. And it's going to come back, because we cannot forget that we are still people and we are emotional. So there's been a Mitsubishi concept going on since 2021 and something before that, mostly hype, but I think they may be considering, especially if we think that also Subaru just came out with a concept about this, and Hyundai, that has been very active with this N division and is doing great, as we're seeing in the World Rally Championship, may also consider to make a four-wheel drive car that is more, let's say, rally oriented as a car itself. I hope they also improve a bit on the style, but you know, that's personal. So I really believe from inside the industry, from talking from the people, that they have to find a way through. They're looking for a way through, and Toyota and Toyota together have shown the market and the other OEMs that, as I said, move in block, that there is a market for this. Maybe also Volkswagen and Audi will look again. They made the beautiful S1 that, yeah, good try, but they can do much better. Already the RS3 is a real driver's machine for the first time, the current version. They're gonna facelift it now, but something more rally oriented I think is gonna come. So I think these are exciting times, and bear with me, I want to find things to be excited positively in this period, since so much is going on of negative in the world, and my heart is to all the people that are in war now. And yeah, for today this is all, and I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments what you think about it. Will they come with these new hot hatches? I think a wave is coming just now. Bye bye.